Good afternoon, guys. I hope we are all doing well now. Or actually good afternoon, it's good morning I should be saying, because it is early in the morning, and we are just about to head to London, to Leatherhead, for the show, the competition, the BNBF British Finals, the DFAC Grand Prix. I am now one day out, so this video is going to be pretty much put all together over the course of the weekend, purely just out of the fact that we're not allowed to get a videographer in for the auditorium purposes and all that kind of stuff. So I thought, well, I'm going to kind of try and make a little mini vlog out of it. So what we'll do is we'll pretty much film little bits from my one day out, and of course then I'll try and vlog as much as from my show day as possible, of course, tomorrow. But apart from that, we've pretty much got everything ready. We're ready to get on the road now. It's going to take around 5 hours to get there, so we had a bit of a kind of mismatch with the trains and things like that, and we've ended up having to drive to Leatherhead rather than getting the train. Obviously the train would be less stressful, however, we're not stressing, we're not worrying, we're not being negative, we're being positive as always. We're ready, we're confident. I only have 2 of these bottles of water to go in now, which is pretty cool because I've already taken in around 2.5 litres this morning already, which allows me plenty of time over the course of the day to take in 3 litres, because I'm only on 5.5 litres today. So I've just went over the course of the past 2 days and done over like 22.5 litres, which was absolutely madness. But the past couple of days were a lot harder than what I thought, purely just down to me kind of feeling a lot more tired and dead in my feet. My legs were heavy, I had a lot on. I was trying to get all my work done. I was also trying to make sure that we had everything ready for the weekend, or what I knew that we needed ready for the weekend. Sarah's been a massive help getting everything ready, so obviously I've been massively grateful for that. But we've got all the food packed. I've got a lot of essentials in this bag right down here as well for post show day as well, which one of the big ones is of course the good old oats. Now that's definitely something that I will be more so looking, I don't even want to squash that. That'll be something that I want to kind of elaborate a little bit more on, just probably not right now, but I'm just more so looking towards my oats more than anything else, because I've not had a bowl of oats since like the start of the week, and since we went into depletion and I then got them took off me obviously throughout carb up, I've just wanted them back. So we're of course taking the oats. Now one of the biggest prep hacks that I want you guys to be able to take from this, especially on your show days, especially on even when you go away, when you travel, don't tub your food up. Now I've made the rookie mistake and I've tubbed about 4 meals up. However, what I normally do is, you guys should know by now, I always sandwich bag every single meal up. So the second you eat them, you literally just scrunch it up in the pocket or in the bin. But this makes things so much more efficient. Like putting all of your food in sandwich bags makes so much more efficient. And again, over here, what I've got, obviously I've prepped up, as you can see, I've got my tubs with my chicken and sweet potato in there. That's for today. I've done that purely just because I want everything to be pretty much set out nice and obviously accordingly to all my meals. But that is obviously going in there. This is actually the Alpha meal bag, for anybody wondering. So it's actually pretty good because you can actually fit upwards of like 6 meals in there, which is pretty decent for a bag that size. And then of course we've got the last little remaining packets of my sweet potato and chicken for today, in which I'll be going in prior to me heading to bed tonight, because of course I've got quite a few meals to go in. But apart from that, guys, this is going to be the one day out show day vlog video. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, again, please don't forget to drop the video a like for me, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're here, guys. I can't appreciate the support enough, can't express how much I genuinely do appreciate the support over the past 31 weeks up until this show. But without further ado, sit back, relax and enjoy this video. We've made it eventually, 5 hours later. We have checked into the Travelodge, one day out, approximately 18 hours out. To be fair, it was a very stress-free drive, which made life so much better. But we got here and we got told that our room had actually been checked into already, which
great.
We don't know why. So all of a sudden the room had been checked into already. However, we got fixed eventually and we got into our room. I'm now going to be tucking into my next meal, which will be meal number 4 for me, chicken and sweet potato, which I've got 3 more meals left of the exact same, and then 2 chicken meals left, and that'll be me pretty much done for the day. I've got vitamin C to go in. I only have around 2 litres of water to go in, so it's around 4:30 PM or something like that now. I have to finish all my water by 8 PM tonight, and then I'll be getting my first coat of tan on, and chilling and sleeping, and that'll be me until show day. And it's pretty weird because we're essentially here now. We've made the trip, we've done the drive, we've got to the hotel, we've checked in, I've got my food, and we're ready. So there's probably not going to be that much more done today apart from... What are you even doing?
I think I've just broke the window.
Right guys, I will just catch up with you in the next clip. I just decided to give you a full room tour of this beautiful room 410 in the Travelodge suite here in Leatherhead.
Yeah.
So go on, give us a nice little room tour.
Got somebody's toothpaste that's obviously
Yep.
fallen out of their mouth and dripped down the sink. That's
Lovely.
really nice. All
Yep.
the eyelashes and the hairs. That's really, really nice. Someone's
Excellent.
half-used bottle of body wash or shampoo. Who knows? Because it is an unlabelled bottle.
To be fair, Travelodge lighting's usually...
It's actually not bad lighting, to be fair.
I don't know how well this really looks. To be fair, I think I'm just too pale.
You are too pale. You're nearly see-through.
Too pale. To be fair, this camera makes this bed look so much bigger than what it actually is. I think it's just because we're used to such a big bed back at home that this actually is pretty small. But this is the beautiful room that we have got to put up with for the next 48 hours while we're here. Nice little TV
job.
here. Exactly, it will do the job. Everything in that red suitcase, everything in that red bag, everything in that meal bag that I will possibly need, everything in here, especially for the post-show. We've also got some vitamins. I've also brung the daily supplement because of course everybody knows that this goes in every single day. Give you 15 for discount. And we also have show day meals in these bags right here, more show day meals in them tubs right down there, but I believe that is it. I've just put this meal in, so I've got to wait around an hour and a half now for my next and final meal. And of course, like I say, I've not got too much water left to go. That is pretty much it. So what have we got there? Like 750ml, and then I will be done. But apart from that, 24 hours out, we are nearly there. Right, so first of all, I don't know how weird this looks because I've got like a pale white face and I've got like a pure brown tan body, but as you can see, the first coat of the Dark-Cast tan went on last night, and the second coat, and look at my hand, like that is pure disgusting. However, you should have seen Liam's hand. Liam actually put my tan on last night and his hand was literally the colour of like a plain black hoodie. It was disgusting. However, first coat went on last night, second coat's going to go on at 9 AM this morning. I believe I'm on stage at around 11:30, 12:30, something in the mids of that, because I'm like 4th class on, which is pretty cool because it means that I'm going to be then 4th class on tonight as well, and then it means that I can essentially just watch the show afterwards so I can chill out. However, I never really filmed that much last night just because there was nothing to film. We literally got here, I had to chill out, I had to just sit in my arse. I was bored as hell and there was nothing to film. I got my food in. I've got first meal going in right now. I'm eating every 90 minutes this morning up until I go on stage. So I've got 350 grams of sweet potato in here, and I have to take in around 250ml of water first thing, and then I'll wait 90 minutes. Next meal, essentially the exact same except there is chicken in it. But apart from that, it is show day. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here. We're getting everything ready. We're just making sure that obviously everything's topped up for us heading across. It's going to probably be a pretty long day because I believe the show is very big, but apart from that, guys, 31 weeks done and dusted. Show day is upon us, and once again I cannot thank you guys for the support. I cannot appreciate it enough. I'll never be able to express, like I say, how much I do appreciate you guys' support across all my social media platforms, because at the end of the day it does drive me a lot, it does help me a lot, and again obviously it kind of provides me the chance to still keep wanting to produce as much content as possible, still keep wanting to try and get as many bits as possible, and that's of course always down to the mega support of your guys. So I am going to get second coat of tan on, get this first meal in, and I'll probably catch up with you guys when we get to the venue. Basically drive from Durham yesterday.
2020 he took the junior class, the overall class, and that year he took the Pro Grand Prix. Big hand for Chris McCready.
front flat spread.
Let's see it!
Side triceps, either side.
Hams and glitz! Hams and glitz!
Rear.
Yes!
Side tricep. Okay, face the front.
Come on, Kathy!
Other poses.
Yes!
You'll see them for the routine this evening.
So pre-judging has been done. I've literally just came out here to wrap this up right now in terms of obviously what's went down obviously after the pre-judging phase. We're looking at around maybe third or fourth place. I think we're kind of edging towards the fourth place marker today. Now, one of the biggest things for me today, as you guys will know, now I can only apologise for this tan and how well or how bad it actually looks in this lighting, but one of the biggest things for me today was not making up numbers, not looking out of place in the pro division, and again just making sure that I can showcase something that I've worked on over the course of the past 2 years leading up to today's show. Now, I was up against, as you would have been able to see from any footage that I'm going to have to obviously edit into this video. I don't actually know what we managed to get, but more or less it'll pretty much be all iPhone footage. My goal was to try and not look out of place against two of the arguably best natural bodybuilders on the planet today, being David Kay and Nathan Williams. Now again, these guys do not compete often, and Dave has literally won year after year after year. Nate has won numerous times. Nate has not competed in years, and of course he then made his return this year, and it was just an incredible lineup. And to be just a part of that lineup and to be in the opportunity to actually be able to stand up against these guys is just phenomenal. So that in itself is massive for me. But first of all, obviously, realistically speaking, from a bodybuilder's perspective, it's a competition. We're all competitors. We all want to fucking win. Like, nobody's going to say they don't want to win. However, that opportunity from today was just second to none. There was 7 or 8 people in the pro class, so again, big class, and realistically speaking, like I said, we are looking at around maybe the kind of fourth place marker. We'll soon find out. Obviously, we do still have to go on for routines. We have to still go on for the awards in the nighttime show, which I'll be on in around 45 minutes time from now. So I've got around 250 grams of sweet potatoes still to put in. I'll nibble on some chicken, some almonds, tiny bit of water, and that is going to be us pretty much done for this season. Keep you guys updated as always, but I did just want to kind of quickly come on here, recap the pre-judging phase. We're pretty much just waiting now till the nighttime show, but that is going to be it. It's an absolute stacked British finals today, which is incredible to see, because this has not happened in so long, and this has been like so long in terms of waiting, and everybody's just been wanting to kind of get back on stage after all the kind of monstrosity that went on. And to be fair, it's just a phenomenal day in itself, and I'm really enjoying myself. It's really busy. I'm getting to meet a lot of people. I'm getting to meet a lot of new people. I'm getting to meet a lot of old people and get to catch up with a lot of old people, which is just, it makes the weekend so much better. It makes the day so much better because you're continuously surrounded by people with the same mindset, the same drive. Everybody's just after the same thing, and that is just self-development and to get better, and that is the goal. Self-development is always the goal within bodybuilding, but like I say, we're all competitors, we all want to win, but at the end of the day it comes down to what the judges want, and that is that. But apart from that, I'm going to chill, I'm going to put my feet up, and I will catch up with you guys after the show.
Most muscular. Let's make some noise.
So this is going to be a wrap for show day, what's looking like. I think we're moving into off season from now. Obviously, again, everything's pretty much up in the air, but as soon as I do get some extra news, we will be obviously bringing it to YouTube and updating you guys on that. So realistically speaking, you will know probably in maybe the next couple of videos. We took 4th place today in my professional debut against arguably the best natural bodybuilders on the planet today, and again, that's a huge thing for me, because my biggest goal today, like I said, was to try and leave a mark, and of course try and make sure that I never looked out of place, which was a massive goal for me, and I really don't think that that is exactly what happened. So 4th out of 7 competitors all in today, and 7 very, very, very good competitors. It was a major lineup, and it was a massive eye opener for me for obviously what I need to be continuously working on. I don't have anything specific in terms of body parts to bring up, however it's just giving it time more than anything else. Time is going to be my biggest thing, and with me just turning 24, I've got to take on board that the guys up at the top and the guys that were winning 1st, 2nd and 3rd place are all 35, 40 years old plus, who have got 15, 20 years of training experience and competing experience, even professional division competing experience on me. Like, this was my first initial main kind of dive in at the deep end, and obviously I couldn't have hit it any better with the people who I was up against, because I really got to see where I stood against the very best in the world today. Now that's definitely something that I think I kind of pride myself by, is wanting to make sure that I can know where I fall against the best, because I put everything into my training, I put everything into my diet, and then I put everything into the smaller variables outside of the gym to make sure that I can be my very best me that I can, and making sure that I can stand up, or making sure that I can try and be within the opportunity of standing up against the very best on the planet is definitely something that I would like to be in. So obviously achieving that opportunity today is massive, and walking away obviously with the 4th place medal and a nice little tub of gold standard whey optimum nutrition protein that absolutely will not be getting used, because it says delicious strawberry, and I don't believe it tops Unrival's AGF strawberry shortcake, so that won't be getting used. However, this medal will be getting put up against the other medal in which I achieved in 2020, along with obviously all my trophies, etc. But I mean, that's one of the biggest things. Like, I'm not dwelling on today, I'm not gutted about coming 4th place, I'm not going to come on here and start crying. I'm not going to come on here. I'm also not going to come on here and say that, right, this is me, I'm getting straight into my off season, I know what I've got to improve on, I'm going to get straight after it, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Like, I have literally nothing to improve on, and I also don't feel as if I've got my work ethic to improve on. Don't get me wrong, it's a bit disheartening knowing how much I have put in over the past 31 weeks to obviously come 4th place. However, with where I was today and who I was stood up against and who I got to share the stage with, I'm very grateful for that. I'm very blessed for that, and I'm very like, I don't really know how to describe it. Like, there's a lot of kind of emotions right now, and we've just came back to the hotel straight away after I was on stage to get showered and get the tan off. As you can see, we've pretty much took most of the tan off, and is feeling a lot better right now. But I just kind of wanted to jump on here quickly and just kind of give you my raw thoughts on how everything went. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling happy. I've had a very good day. I've been surrounded by a lot of very good people, and that's most definitely helped today. And I really couldn't appreciate that enough, and I couldn't be more grateful for that. So like I said, it's just back to the drawing board now, but like I say, it's time over anything. I've just turned 24 and I can't be expecting to turn up with the maturity and the hardness and graininess that these older guys who have been doing it a lot longer than me can turn up with. And that's not even an excuse or anything, that's just really the way it is, and I have to accept that I came out of the junior division into the professional league, so I was putting myself right in at the deep end. I didn't really have a choice, to be fair, unless I turned down the pro card. However, I know that time is on my side. I know that time is all I need to improve on, and time is all that I need to give, and that's what I'm going to do. So it's going to be back to my normal training, back to my normal eating, off-season eating, prep eating, whatever it's going to be. It's going to be back to absolute normal. There's nothing that's going to change. I'm not going to say that I'm going to outwork everybody. I'm not going to say that I've got lots and lots and lots of work to do. I'm not going to dwell on it. Like I said, I am positive more than anything else, and we're simply just going to get back to work and give it more time. But apart from that, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up here. If we do happen to get some sort of nice food today, for anybody wondering, just before I do actually cut off this video, this is the only thing that I'm pretty much craving, and the only thing that I'm going to dive right deep into right now, which is barbecue chicken breast pieces, sweet and smoky cooked chicken. Now, I would love for this to be on a bagel. However, as you can see, this place is full of rubbish and it's not got a toaster, therefore we cannot put it on bagels just yet. But as you guys know, there's not much variety in my diet, so I do actually crave more so things like my chicken tikka bagels. However, this is barbecue chicken. I've been craving this a lot, and there's one other thing that I'm craving: rice and oats, and that's weird. But yeah, this is what's going in. So straight away off stage, that is exactly what's going in, because I've not had anything. I've been off stage for about maybe 45 minutes now, and barbecue chicken breast pieces are the exact one that is going in. So for all you weirdos that love to see what people eat straight after the stage, I'm going to be eating chicken.
I'll have to taste that. Not
Did they come here?
Honestly, that is unbelievable. "31 weeks later, we've still got the sweet potato though. Still got the sweet potato. His last and final thing for today, because I'm absolutely not going to make myself ill or anything. We've got a Millie's cookie. This is Nutella filled oats and raisin, I believe. I think anyway. And the last time I had a Millie's cookie, it was incredible. So this, I know, is going to be second to none in terms of how it tastes. Still so soft.
oats with AGA for that. Ooh.
Oats with AGF. Not even gonna lie, that's the biggest thing that I'm looking forward to tomorrow morning again. I'm gonna go out for my pre-oats walk and then get stuck into a big fat bowl of oats once again tomorrow morning, and I simply cannot wait for it. But this is honestly, it's incredible. I hope that you did enjoy this one day out and show day vlog. If you did enjoy it, of course, always please don't forget to drop the video a like for me, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you all in the next video.